Hi guys, are you guys ready for some more super work? Me too, trust me, I already got on it. But before I can continue, I did want to share a message with you guys. And it's going to be pretty drastic. It's not something that I can really hide. It's pretty obvious. But I am going to change the name to all my social media sites. So it's not going to be under Hot Mods anymore. And I've been feeling this way for a really long time, and I just didn't know when was the right time to really change it. And primarily so because when I created the name, it was about 5 years ago, and I wasn't even big into media, but I would post some things here and there, kind of just showing, the Supra and some of the progress. And I really wanted to do YouTube and, explain more of what I was doing. But I was like so terrified, I was terrified with being seen and being criticized and, kind of being laughed at because I didn't know what I was doing. And also, I just prevented myself from really taking the step and taking like the final decisions of saying like, okay, I'm gonna go for it, because I too also thought that like, I needed the knowledge and I needed to already go to school for this and I needed all the tools and this and that. But really, I was just getting in my own way of experiencing something that I really wanted to try. And that's where that name came about, because I felt that if I went with my own personal name, I was gonna be really like seen for not knowing what I was doing and that I was incapable of like really building this car. Right? So now I connected with myself on a very deep level where I've been exploring my other passionate side, which of course, besides me being super passionate about building my Supra and like learning everything, my second passion resides within motivating people and connecting with people on a deep spiritual level. And more so because I remember the times where if it wasn't because of somebody's message throughout social media or, somebody's life story, and their guidance more so, and without having like the support of God, I would have never been able to pull myself out of very, very dark, painful experiences that, I was placed into and I had put myself into, and it's very tough. It's very tough. And within, living your life, you realize and you're able to, connect with yourself more and more, where you can kind of figure out, where that trauma lies and like how you can work on yourself within that, right? So that at least you have the awareness to like target, like if you're having conversations or you're in situations, or for me, like even working on my car, or like even years ago when I was like, I want to do media, but I kept stopping myself. A lot of that was because of like trauma that I faced, and it was really hard. But every time that I was able to like get out and like, break away from like that darkness, it was because of people that believed, and people that knew that they can connect with you in that way, whether it was like in person and I met somebody and they gave me a message, or it's like through media, or through a podcast. It's pretty powerful stuff. And I connect with that on a soul level where, when I meet people, I'm able to share with them some insight, or hopefully I can guide them and relate with them in some way of what they're going through. So, I realize that I don't have to present my channel as like something that I'm like hiding behind. I want to represent myself as myself. So I am going to change all the names for all my social media sites. And I think it's a pretty big change. So I definitely wanted to share that with you guys, coming directly from me through this video. And I hope you guys understand. All right, but thank you so much for watching this. It means a lot to me. Stay tuned for more, okay? I'll keep you guys updated. Bye.